Hey guys, this is Jess. If you would like a reading with me, you can find the information right here on the screen and in the description box below. Now, on to your reading. Hi Taurus, this is Jess with your June 2017 mid-month reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So first things first, excuse any echoey sounds that you hear in the background. And also, yeah, I think that's all I want to say for now. So let's get into your reading. Now, it looks like in the month of May, or in the past 2 weeks, well, I want to say May coming into the first part of June, some of you guys were very busy, okay? And it looks like some of you was so busy that you were trying to do two things. Like you were trying to take care of, trying to keep on top of everything. And on top of that, you're also doing your best to kind of streamline things. So as you see, like this thing is out of hand, I need to kind of get a hold of the situation so that I can make life easier on me and, you know, everyone around me or everything around me. Okay. Others of you work could have been really busy, okay, and you were swamped, and I do see that there's been a slowdown from work. So some of you have been able to kind of like get a hold of things, and again, like I said, streamline. Others of you, work has just kind of like become a lot slower. Now it looks like some of you, there seems to be a situation here that some of you are actually looking to move on to a new situation. Some of you could have gotten a lot of responses if you are looking for work. Some of you, there could have been a lot of responses that came in, and trying to find time management to meet all of the invitations to meet with someone, meet with people, that sort of thing. And it may even include, for some of you, travel, relocation, that sort of thing. Because I do see traveling to a distance to meet someone, or after having, like, there could have been like there hasn't been for a long time, headhunters, recruiters, that sort of thing. But you could have had someone met with someone, things went really well, and now you're going back on your second interview, that sort of thing, but it's at a distance, that you have to kind of like travel is what I see. You're torn, it looks like. Some of you, if you are planning to relocate at a distance, you may be a bit torn as to, you know, is this the best thing for me? Do I really want to go? That sort of thing. And it may also have something to do with the person that you've met with, particularly a male. He could have been very intelligent guy, but could be a bit aloof, very sharp, focused, lack personality, if you will, not as personable as one would like. So you didn't have that warm and fuzzy feeling, but so there could have been that. Okay. Others of you, I do see that there was a sense of not being sure, but then you kind of made the decision that that's what you're going to do. And you're going to move forward with it. But as you can see, there's going to be, for those of you that's decided to move forward with the situation, it looks like and you're going to be moving on. It looks like there's going to be a bittersweet. For some of you, it'll be bittersweet because you have to kind of like possibly leave behind a place that, although it was crazy and there's a lot going on, it was familiar, you know, and you established yourself there and you had a sense of authority there. Okay. However, so leaving that place may be, again, bittersweet. Others of you moving on to a new place, there may be a situation where you don't necessarily get along with a person there. It could be your immediate supervisor, someone that you work closely with, okay? And so there can be some disappointment down the line involving a move of some sort, okay? It looks like there needs to be, I do see an offer. Okay. I do see an offer coming in here. So again, for those of you that's looking for work, I do see an offer coming in. Yeah, I do see an offer coming in. I see several offers coming in for some of you guys. And that kind of denotes to that multiple interviews that I see here, or offers to interview with people. So it looks like for some of you, that's just like, wow, I didn't expect this level of response. It looks like there's going to be, I won't say a flood, but you'll get a lot of responses, and you might, from those responses, you may get several offers as well. Okay. Now the process for some of you, it will be quite extensive. Okay. But ultimately speaking, for some of you, one, so everything I'm saying, it's in different pockets, right? So it's not just one full story I'm telling here, because it's in pockets. It's some of you, you will move and you'll be disappointed with the move, okay? Because again, you would feel like where you left from wasn't necessarily, this isn't necessarily better, because there could be regarding a particular person at this new place. Others of you, it will be bittersweet, but ultimately speaking, it will be good for you, okay? And I feel like some of you may go through an extensive process, okay, with the hiring person, or just the process itself may be very extensive, and it calls for you to have to go through testing or have to deal with a lot of questionnaires, that sort of thing. Now, money for the remainder of these 2 weeks, it doesn't necessarily show a lot of finances being on your mind. It's just something that you have to deal with a particular move, or someone could be moving. Okay. So it could be a child, it could be a loved one, that sort of thing. They're leaving. If a person external to you is leaving, you're not really sure about them necessarily leaving. Like, you have mixed feelings about it, but the person will be leaving. Some of you, again, it will be, at a disappointment for them. They may be coming back as soon as they leave. The person may be coming back down the line, maybe in another 3 months. Okay. I do see here disappointment around a move or a travel. Okay. If some of you are going to see someone, so let's go into that. There could be a situation where someone could be at a distance, so they work a lot, that sort of thing. So you guys don't see each other all the time. And the person could be leaving again. Okay. And you're at your wit's end with the person, because the person may not communicate properly. It's just like you guys are in two different places in your life right now. Okay. This person, you want love and you don't want any drama. You want love and you want peace, and you want someone that you could depend on. Simple. Okay. Or if you're Taurus man, you want that as simple, or she wants that from you. Okay. However, there is this, so for my Taurus ladies, he's at a place where he's not really sure what he wants to do. Okay. Some of my Taurus ladies, you're at a place where you're not sure how longer, is that right? How long you're going to stay, how long you're going to stay in it. Right. And I feel that this leaving, because I get this leaving, coming and leaving and being around and leaving and that sort of thing. This leaving, will bring a sense of disappointment. Okay. Will bring a source of hurt, but I feel like it's met with like someone trying to compensate. Okay. So if the person leaves, they try to compensate, possibly give you a gift, that sort of thing, tell you a bunch of, sweet nothings, that sort of thing. And I feel that there's going to be toward the end of the week, some discussion, some questioning, some asking of questions, trying to get clarification of, what are you going to do? If you're the woman that you're dealing with this, with the man that you're involved in, and he's not necessarily speaking, because I get like this, not saying anything, just doing stuff, not necessarily completely telling you what's going on, you're going to demand to know what's going on. Okay. After not saying anything for a while, you guys may not speak for a little bit, but when you do speak again, you will be demanding some answers. Okay. And I feel that some of you will come to an amicable understanding. Okay. And there will be like almost like a tiff, a riff, again, angry with each other, taking a moment and then being happy or being good again with each other, and there being a sense of reconciliation. Okay. But there needs to be some changes and transformation that needs to go on with this relationship. You want freedom. You want to feel kind of like renewed again, a kid again, that sort of thing. You want love in your life. You want romance. You want to love someone. You want to romance someone. You want to feel free, and you want to feel youthful again. Now, what was the other thing that I wanted to say here? Someone may be deciding to leave you guys. So they are making plans to leave. And you may just be hearing this just now, but your reaction isn't going to be one. You may not even say anything. And when they tell you that, okay? And some of you may even become despondent, and your way of handling it is to not even address it, act like it's not even happening, okay? And that person will still leave, okay? That person will still be leaving. And when they do, I do feel like then that's when the sense of hurt and disappointment will set in for some of you, okay? Some of you, it could just be that your mate is temporarily leaving, or for business, for that sort of thing. Could be for family, that sort of thing, and not necessarily seeing you. You could have just met someone, everything is fine with them. You guys have this very strong connection. That person is at a distance. The person works really hard. You're not really sure where it's going between you and this person. The person, again, I get love language is a bit different. His style of loving is different from yours. Your style of loving from him is different, or her style is different. But when he leaves, I do see him coming to see you. But then when he leaves, there's some disappointment around that. Okay. And just feeling stuck. I get this feeling of stuckness as it relates to love, because some of you are either you're not getting what you want, you're not satisfied in that relationship, or the person that you're with, everything is okay, but you're at a distance from them, so you can't have them the way that you want them. Or you just feel like, again, what you want is not what you're getting, and you're not necessarily getting answers from that person. That person is not telling you what you want to hear. And you could be doing this to your mate as well. They want answers. They just basically want the truth. You're not ready to tell anyone the truth. You're not ready to tell that person what you really want. And as a result, I see that some of you that aren't ready to say exactly how you feel. You may continue to say, let's say someone leaves, right? For that group that the person leaves and you didn't address it. It's like, okay, you're leaving. Okay. All right. And then, but deep down, they're hurt, you're hurt, that sort of thing. Later on, there will be a discussion about it. When there's a discussion about it, there may be a gloss over about family, specifically if you guys have family, there's children involved, there may be a reconciliation that comes on down the line, by the end of the week. Okay. If there's a travel, that sort of thing, there may be some issues around the travel. You and your mate, I just keep getting you and your mate isn't necessarily on good terms, and the communication is the problem. Okay. If this is about a dissolved relationship, because some people are going through transitions, so they've broken up, that sort of thing. Okay. There may be some issues with the parent coming to pick up the child, releasing the child, bringing the child back, that sort of thing. But I do see for this next 2 weeks, there's going to be some conflict around communication with a significant other, okay, which will end in a reconciliation, or basically getting over it. If you guys aren't necessarily in a relationship, getting over it toward the end of the month. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. If you would like to share with us how this resonates with you, you can in the description box below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you would like a personal counsel with me, I can be reached with the information at the beginning of the video as well as the end, and I believe there's information in the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Sorry guys if there's a hollow, echoey sound in the back. I'm in a different location. Have a great day.